Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, October 4th. So anyways, this has to be, hands down, the longest week that I've had since relocating to Inverness and beginning this job at Lowe's. Work has been semi-slow, kind of. I had a big sale yesterday and a bunch of small little detail sales, but it hasn't been, for me, extraordinarily busy. So I don't know what to say. I mean, some people blame it on the election that's coming up. I don't know, guys. Maybe. But whether it is or it isn't, I got a feeling that when the snowbirds come down anyway, from up north or wherever they're living, it's going to pick up, because most people that visit Florida, they end up buying a home here or build a home here. So when that happens, they're just new customers at home improvement stores like the Home Depot or Lowe's, or maybe a Moms and Pops store. So anyways, I always say something about friendships and people in general. This country has about 355 million people, the United States. I'm surprised that for the most part, everybody gets along. You know how I can tell, and what tool I use to say that with? Well, just look at the traffic, right? Everybody has something in common. It's this early in the morning. They're going to work. They're abiding by the traffic rules and regulations. They're not speeding, okay? They're not speeding. They're allowing enough space between each vehicle. No one is flipping anybody a roller. Nobody's giving anybody dirty looks. Everybody is just in their right mindset, and their common goal is to get from point A to point B. They're making a living. They need to get to work. All right? We don't live in an animal society. It's a human being society. But before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, and to those people just visiting my channel for the first time. If you find something that resonates with you, then please consider on subscribing. I'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
So, talking about people and friends, I had a best friend. And this best friend, his name was Gary. And we went through high school, not high school, but junior high school. And unfortunately, Gary joined the Marine Corps, met a woman, and got married. and had a couple of children. The bad thing about that was he passed away when he was just 24 years old. And I'll show you his picture. So anyways, we were tied at the hip. We almost read each other's minds. And it didn't get that way as we developed and both of us went our separate ways. But we were really close friends when we were younger. And he passed away while he was serving in the Marine Corps. But it wasn't directly tied to any war or military combat or anything like that. They say he died of a heart attack, but his family and parents believed otherwise. So anyways, what I want to say is, no matter how close or how distant you are to a friend, you can't change people. You can't change people. The only advice I can give every one of you guys is this. Only extend yourself and give yourself as much as the other person is willing to extend to you. You can't change them and they can't change you. Everybody is pretty much to a degree set on their own waves. Okay? If you're talking with someone that may be interested in you, of developing a friendship and maybe something else, then what I just said doesn't change. You only give yourself as much as the other person is willing to give. Okay? Now, I'm not a hermit type of person. I like to get out and socialize with people. I love being in my home, but I don't want to be in my home 24/7. By that I mean, if it's nice outside, like today, if I wasn't working, I would be already up out of bed. And the first thing I would do is I would take care of my kitty cats. I would make sure that their litter boxes are nice and clean, the home smells nice, everything is in order, everything in my home is nice and clean. And then I sit down for a moment or two and I decide what I want to do that day. Okay? And I go out. It could be bike riding, it could be going to the park, or it could be something simple as walking downtown. And although I have not gone out to eat much since I've been here, I like to get in my vehicle and go out for breakfast. I haven't done that here yet. Okay? Yeah, sometimes when I go to racetrack, I might once or twice or even 3 times grab a little breakfast sandwich while I was fueling up my vehicle. Or I did go out with my friend Cindy a couple of times and we grabbed some dinner. It was kind of nice, but I don't do it all the time. So sometimes you meet people who are in their comfort zone and they don't want to leave their comfort zone. Those people are trapped in a situation, not all of them are in a situation that they're not getting enough activity to exercise. They may have a reason or two, they may have a health issue or two, but still, it's not really healthy to be bogged down at home and not getting much movement. Our bodies were designed to move, even if it's a gentle walk at a park. I don't think you can get enough exercise just being in the house unless you have some type of exercise equipment, like, for example, a treadmill, or I don't know, some kind of workout machine that you can do your abs or something like that, or maybe a couple of weights just to even exercise your muscle, stay toned. Because these things will determine your longevity. They will affect you in the long run. All right? So anyways, I'm here at work now, and I'm going to park my vehicle and go inside and get ready to tackle my day. But this is a very, very interesting subject, and I'd like to touch back more on this another time. But anyways, some communities have clubhouses where they have gyms. Some clubhouses might have adequate number of pieces of workout machines that you can work out. Some clubhouses have pools. You might even want to go for a swim in the pool to stay in shape, because your cardiovascular system is complex and it needs to stay in a situation where you're moving around, exercising. You know, if there's a God designed our bodies for movement. We're not sedentary creatures. Even a fish, if you stop the fish from swimming, the fish will die. If you stop a horse from running, the horse will die. All living creatures need some kind of exercise movement so they can live a long time and prosper. But anyways, that's what I want to say today. I'm going to go inside and get my day going, because I'm looking forward for my weekend. So if you have a friend who's bogged down and is used to being in the home all the time, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't mean you have to be like that. You can get out and venture. And maybe one day your friend will say, hey, let's go for a walk. We can go for a walk in the community. We go for a walk in the park. We can go out and get a small little healthy breakfast or something. Everybody's different. So anyways, it was great talking to you guys this morning, and I'll see you guys for sure this weekend.